Celebrities often opt for a unique name when it comes to their children. Allow us to share top 10 unique celebrity baby names. Number 10, Wynn, child of Ciara and Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson and her wife Ciara recently welcomed their second child, a baby boy named Wynn Harrison Wilson. Opening up to entertainment tonight, the singer got nostalgic while illustrating the meaning behind her newborn kid. Russell would always be like, here's Wynn shortstop, he likes to place a whole thing out, and then obviously Harrison, it was his dad's first name, which is really sweet and precious. She continued, there was a lot of love and thought put into it. Russ, we would talk about names, and Russ kind of always had this name Wynn in the rotation years ago. Before we knew we were having a girl, we had all the good names, and Wynn won. So Wynn is the name, and he's so cute, he's so precious. Number 9, Exton, child of Robert Downey Jr. and Susan Downey. Robert Downey Jr. has a lot to be proud of when it comes to his lavishing Hollywood career, but for the Marvel superhero, nothing is as important as his 3 kids, Indio, Exton, and Avery. Even though Downey is a very confidential person scrutinizing his kids, there are some few things to know about his juniors. The Hollywood's popular celeb became dad with his first wife, Deborah Falconer, whom he married in 1992. Downey and the Brave Like Me songstress greeted their eldest son, Indio, in 1993. The couple brought up their single child together for more than a decade before divorcing in 2004. Robert's second wife, Susan, gave birth to Downey's second child, Exton, on February 7, 2012. The couple doesn't share much at all about their young children, but Downey gave a memorable look at his family life when Exton joined him for a photo shoot for Vanity Fair in 2014. At the time when Robert Downey Jr. was promoting his films Chef and The Judge, his little one made an incredible impression in his father's space. In an interview, Robert joked by saying Exton just wants to sling open drawers and grab knives. It's really not stressful at all. When he first started walking, it was kind of like, alright, this is a bit exhausting and terrifying. But then he smoothed out and now he can climb things. Number 8, Cosmo, child of Scarlett Johansson and Colin Jost. Scarlett Johansson has now become mother of 2 young children. The Black Widow star recently gave birth to a son, Cosmo, with husband Colin Jost. This is also the first child of the couple who walked down the aisle last October. The Saturday Night Live star shared this news via Instagram. Jost captioned, Okay, we had a baby. His name is Cosmo. We love him very much. People magazine first announced the birth of the newborn baby, which came as a surprise for many people since news of the pregnancy came out only a few days earlier after Jost reportedly mentioned it in a stand-up set in Connecticut. It's the first child for Jost, who is 39 years old and is known for hosting Weekend Update on Saturday Night Live. Scarlett, 36, also has a 6-year-old daughter, Rose, from her previous marriage to Romain Duriac. Jost wrote on his Instagram page that privacy would be greatly appreciated in case of their newly born child. Number 7, Suri, child of Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes. Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes made headlines when they introduced the birth of their daughter, Suri, in April 2006. The couple, who tied the knot in the same year, went to headline the October 2006 cover of Vanity Fair, making their child Suri's magazine debut. While Cruise and Katie may have been the super cool couple for their fans, their marriage didn't last very long. The pair announced their divorce in 2012. 8 years from then, the world has not seen much of Suri anymore. In fact, Holmes also has opened up about her close relationship with her daughter. She has shared photos of her child on social media. However, the images of Tom and Suri have almost vanished since 2013. Although the former couple have shared the control of their daughter, it's believed that Cruise is much distanced from the 14-year-old daughter. According to her magazine, Cruise is allowed to see Suri 10 days a month, as outlined in their divorce statement. Number 6, Ziggy, child of Ashley Simpson and Evan Ross. The former Ashley Simpson show host gave birth to Ziggy in October 2020, and the newborn joined the family with Bronx and Jagger. Ross and Ashley tied the knot in August 2014 in Connecticut, 3 years after Simpson divorced her ex-husband Pete Wins. The couple greeted their baby girl in July 2015 and are now living happily with their 3 children. Number 5, XAA12, child of Elon Musk and Grimes. The SpaceX CEO announced the birth of their son on Twitter. Musk posted by announcing that the child would be called XAA12. The name XAA12 went trending on Twitter, with many people asking how the name will be pronounced. Musk and his girlfriend later gave a description to her followers on social media. It stays unclear how the name is pronounced. However, when a user asked Musk on Twitter whether it could be Archangel, Musk liked the comment, giving the greatest clue as to how it might sound. Number 4, Blue Ivy, child of Beyonce and Jay-Z. The firstborn daughter of Beyonce and Jay-Z, Ivy has lived her life in the limelight from birth 2 days after her birth, Time magazine named Ivy as the most famous baby in the world. Blue has also been the object of portrayals in social media, including impersonations on Saturday Night Live and RuPaul's Drag Race. Blue Ivy became the youngest winner of a BET award at the age of 8 when she won the BET Her award in 2020 for a collaboration on Brown Skin Girl, a single by her mother Beyonce along with Wizkid and St. John. Blue won a Grammy Award for Best Music Video for the same song too, becoming the second youngest person to win a Grammy Award after Leah Passell. Number 3, Daisy Cove, child of Orlando Bloom and Katy Perry. On August 26th, Katy Perry and with Orlando welcomed their baby girl Daisy Dove to the world. The proud mom has also opened up about having her first child and having a partner who is excellent at parenting. After a source asked Katy about her daughter's name, Perry explained, "Daisy, to me, means pure, like purity, and Dove means peace, and Bloom kind of feels like it means joy, so pure, peace, and joy." If we recall, Perry began to hint at her daughter's name months before she welcomed her newborn child. In May, Katy posted an Instagram picture of herself wearing a dress covered in daisies. Aside from talking over Daisy's name, Perry also opened up about the difficult recovery cycle after giving birth. Number 2, Lyra Antarctica, child of Ed Sheeran and Cherry Seaborn. Ed Sheeran came to the British morning show Lorraine, where he talked about the meaning behind the name of his 10-month-old daughter, Lyra Antarctica. I realize some people think it's quite a strange name, Ed admitted, but my wife's called Cherry and she is the only Cherry that I've ever met, and I think she's the only Cherry that she's ever met, and I quite like that. In my class at school, there were probably more Eds. The star would say that he and his wife just wanted to give her a name that was unique so that she would be the only one. However, Ed noted that the name Lyra may be more common now because of his Dark Materials, a fantasy novel trilogy the musician called the greatest love story ever told in 2017, according to a report which features a heroine named Lyra. As for her middle name, the Shape of You artist said Antarctica was prompted by a trip which the couple took to the continent quickly before her partner announced the birth of their child. Number 1, Stormy, child of Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott. Kylie Jenner recently collaborated with beauty guru and CoverGirl's first male spokesmodel James Charles on his YouTube channel, and the two discussed various topics. In the relaxed, babbling interview, James and Kylie went on to discuss Kylie's daughter name, which Kylie insisted was her idea. "It was me, I remember the whole thing, but he swears he made her name up," she says. The beauty tycoon continued, "I was just looking at nature names, like Weather Earth inspired. Storm was on there, but I was like, I couldn't want a name sounding like me, so then I did Stormy. It was always Stormy, and then I didn't fully choose her name. I wanted to have like a week of just me and her to see if I wanted to change it." That's it for today. Share your thoughts in the comment section box below. Thanks for watching.